So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. More of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game. You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throwing again on second. Finds him over the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd.
He'll try to do it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
The Lions first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Lions first down.
Working on first down. Has him on a quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 47.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for our Lions. First down. A gain of 7. First down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll call his own number. He'll have him gain about a handful there. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
And it's blocked! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Look to throw. Pass brought in by Burden. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Complete right side, Burton has it. And he's down to almost, oh no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up and pull up that chin strap and try to knock him backwards.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's third and goal.
Send one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll work against the blitz. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This from 30 yards out. Santos' kick is good, and they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. There's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Hand off to the back. Room to work at the 35. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
The tackle by Jalen Johnson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Here's the handoff.
46-yard line.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
To the air on third and long. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Lions.
If you want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Dive play straight ahead. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings second and 9.
Back to throw. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Detroit Lions first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Lions first down.
Throws caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now a give on the counter. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
7, Bears 3.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down Bears. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
And 11.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Lions returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They go play action on first down. It's his running back. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
He's dropping back to throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
It's now second and 10.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
And it's third down.
He'll air it out on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? And it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing off the play fake. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking for Luther Burden. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Torrey Taylor on to punt. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On 1st down, they'll run. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Lions 1st down.
Back to throw. Complete over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
a gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Another carry for him. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to the well again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
There's 3.
Fox now to kick this one away. Luther Burden now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is thrown towards the defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Brings up 3rd
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead down to 4.
Bears 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Lions and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Here on first down. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Third and a lone yard coming up.
17 yards on the
He's going to keep this one. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. To the air now on 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Takes the second down snap. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds a man right side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first.
It's now 4th down.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. Tackle made right around the 26. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
At the 45-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Detroit calls timeout and gets second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still sticking with the passing game. He keeps it and takes off. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They've got first down here from the 36. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Here's a design run. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Santa Clara, the Niners at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is the Niners quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys running back. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Cowboys win their second straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the New England Patriots. And it's Tony Pollard. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Patriots find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He escapes out to the left. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Pass brought in by Burton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They're cobbled together a yard there. That was Tyreek Williams in on the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Bears 10.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Burden now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working now from the gun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The two in a row now have slipped away. Punting unit out now. They could really use a good one here. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. to throw here on first down. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12.
Pass play now.
And the Lions first down.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys. Kickers got to be a little bit like quarterbacks, Kate, every once in a while. When a QB throws a pick, you got to flush it. When a kicker gets one blocked earlier in the game, you got to do the same thing. You got to flush it, trust your fundamentals, and deliver as he just did.
3rd now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good for the Bears.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Now looking to throw. Get some space around midfield. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
15, Rome Odunze. That's a gain of 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's making a bid for it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Force a 4th down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. 4th down. Pass coming. Sends this to the end zone. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
1-yard gain.
They'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Shotgun now on third down. That's caught for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
First down, Detroit.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Hand off to the back. And he gets down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one. They've got the football too. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop to run like that for a tackle for loss. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And after they were stopped on 4th down, their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Going now on 1st down. That finds Komet downfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 35. That's good for the Bears. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pass it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
It's now third.
He tries to sneak it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Running in on 4th and goal. That has to take some major guts, Brock, especially knowing a lot of the time there were some rushes before it that came up short.
It's guts, it's willpower, maybe even it's a little bit of pride. But you know what? When you're in that huddle, you feel that stubbornness to refuse to accept the field goal. Not on our watch. We're going to do all we can to run this sucker in.
That one splits the uprights.
17.
And the Bears drop the lead back to 13.
To kick off for Chicago.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pass play on 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Pass play coming here. Setting up the running back screen. Here's another one. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
5. Trying the right side. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Detroit Lions 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Lions.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that impact and make the catch.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Trying the handoff. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get wins of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the well again. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. the Bears decide to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. About set. This is 3rd and 5. They're throwing it. That one connects. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to flow for it. Bales out of the pocket quick. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these 2-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, not in my house.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play.
Oh, the football's loose. Going the other way. Lions have it. Someone's around him. He's got space. That return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like Architect, while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. They'll throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Pushing the tight end over. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to try and throw here. Alfonso Dunze running the slant. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They are throwing it again. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
And the Bears first down.
From the red zone on first. Shakes himself free. That's moved into the secondary. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
36. Bears 24.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football!
Touching. Offense.
Timing so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Chicago.